Game Night!
Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Deborah, Lincoln, and myself, Dave, are going to play Roll for Adventure, a game for 2 to 4 players, published by KOSMOS and designed by Matthew Dunstan and Brett J. Gilbert. So, let's roll for adventure!
Wow. Hey, Dave.
Lincoln.
Will you teach us Roll for Adventure?
Roll for Adventure is an adventure game with dice.
Okay. Rolling.
Roll for Adventure is a cooperative game where we are trying to win.
Really?
The end.
Whoa.
Let's go. All right.
Okay.
Roll for Adventure. In this case, the adventure we'll be playing is the Sword of Saints. And in order to win the adventure of Sword of Saints, we need 6 stones that are over here in this little storage area. All right?
Thankfully, they're all in one place.
No.
The color of the stones does not matter. We just have to take 6 of these stones, move them to here, and we win.
Or, in other words, all 6 of these stones?
All 6, we put out what you need.
Okay.
Okay.
All right?
It's a chest, you can see it.
The most adventurous player goes first.
Oh, well, that's Deborah.
Deborah actually chose the
did. I
adventure.
chose the adventure.
Apparently, is she the
So
most adventurous?
here's how it works. On your turn, you are going to take all of the dice off of your card, and you are going to roll them. All right? You are then going to place 1 or more dice. All right? You are required to do all these things.
Pandemic flashbacks.
When you
Is it time, Dave?
planes are wild. When you place dice, the only requirement as far as placing dice is you can only place dice that are of the same value. All right? So from the roll that I just did, I can place a 2 or a 4 or 3 5s or 2 5s or 1 5. I don't have to place all 3 5s if I rolled them. All right? So you're going to play a die. Let's say, for sake of argument, I placed a 2. Hey, look, I'm going to put this 2 over here where it's a 2, and I'll explain this in a second. If you have more dice, you must re-roll them. And then you must, again, place dice. And you're going to do this until you have no more dice. You will keep rolling and place all of your dice. There is one exception to that, which I will get to later. So let's find out what we're placing dice and how that works and what good it does. Let's start here in the desert. So, the desert can only take 1s, and when it has 3 of them there, right? When you place a 3rd one in the desert, which could be maybe you roll 3 1s, then 1 of them moves over to any of these spaces, and the other 2 go
back
onto the player's card. All right, whoever's dice they are. And I say that because, let's say at the end of my turn it looked like this, and then on Lincoln's turn he rolled a 1. So he would place that there. Lincoln, as the active player, could choose where it goes, which one goes over here. It could be one of mine or his. Let's say he puts mine. That goes back on his card. This goes back on my card. Dice on your card cannot be re-rolled because beginning of your turn, you take all the dice off your card and roll them on the table, and then you keep rolling them. So your own dice can never be re-rolled again. Okay. All right? When this has 3 1s on it, one of those moves to here, everything goes back to the card, and that gets us a stone.
Hooray.
Stone goes here, but that die is permanently devoured by the desert and stays there for the rest of the game. That is the desert. All right? Next is the fortress. The fortress is where the 2s, 3s, and 4s go. And again, you can, when you place them, they go in their little appropriate spaces. When 4 4s go here, this barrier is removed. They actually, for whatever reason, say put it in the storage chest. I don't know why. And these dice are all returned to the players, go back in the card. You can no longer play 4s there. All right? When all 3 barriers are removed, that gets a stone. And all the barriers magically return.
Okay.
All right? And that resets.
Okay.
Okay? The forest. In the forest, we are adventuring down this jungle path. The forest each of these spaces can take either 5s or 6s, right? Again, you can't place a 5 and a 6 because you can only place numbers of 1 value. But you can place a 5 here, and then a 6 here, and then a 6 here, and then a 5 here. It doesn't matter. And the minute you reach this little, what do they call this? They don't call it a barrier, they call it something. But the minute you reach this little marker, that gets us a stone, and the marker then moves to here.
Okay.
And then it moves to here, and then it moves to here. So it gets progressively harder to get that stone. All right? That's how the forest works. The ice cave. The ice cave does not get us any stones, but it gets us stuff. The ice cave wants up to 6 dice of a single value in each square. So if you roll a 5, it goes here, and if you roll a 1, it goes here. These do not have to go in order 1 to 6. They can just go in any available slot.
Okay.
If you are the active player, you're never placing more than 1 die in this space, right? Because 2 3s don't help you here. If you place the 4th die in this space, you have a decision to make. You can then cash those out, or you can wait. If you place the 5th die, you can cash them out or wait, and if you play the 6th die, you can cash them out and then you wait. Hey, what do you cash them out for? Well, if you
can
cash...
wait after the 6th die?
Well, the 6th die, you're going to cash them out.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just was repeating myself.
I know.
So, if you cash them out when there are 4 dice there, then any player who's part of the 4 dice will get one of these gray
Extra.
dice. These are bonus dice that you can roll.
Nice.
All right? So, if I'm here and Nikki's here, and Lincoln plays a die and then he rolls again, he plays a die, he can, if you want, cash that out. And if he does that, Lincoln and Nikki and I will each get a bonus die. Your die is not in that array. And that other die will just stay there. It can be gotten...
That's a good reason to wait, right? To cash it out so that maybe everybody gets that die. Because it's beneficial, right?
It can be gotten later. It's still there. And they'll return. I'll explain bonus dice later. But the point is... And you can have more than one of these. You can get a bonus die on a turn, and you can get a bonus die later on another turn. All right? It's not 1 per player necessarily. It's just that's how many are in the thing. So that's for 4 dice. If you wait, though, and cash out into 5 dice, you get the bonus die plus... You may defeat an enemy. You may immediately defeat an enemy. These enemies, I haven't explained them yet, but they're going to come out and be bad, of course, because that's how cooperative game work. And if all 6 dice are there, then you can distribute bonus dice to the colors that are there and defeat an enemy, and you can reset one of these damaged skull markers all the way back to the beginning.
Oh, okay.
All right? That might be important, because if any of these 4 reach the end of their respective track, the game is over and we lose.
We're deed.
Okay. So, those are what those do. Hey, Dave, you said enemies. Let's talk about that. So there's an enemy deck here. I have not set it up yet, but the enemy deck is 6 cards of enemies for all 4 areas. And they are 3 1s, 2 2s, and 1 3. So there's 1 desert 3. There's 2 desert 2s, and at the end of every turn, after you've done all your dice placement, the turn goes, take the dice off your card, roll them, keep rolling them until you place them all, and then you're going to turn this card over, all right? The first thing you do when you turn a card over is you're going to check the number value in the top corner. If there are any enemies still on the board that are lower than that value, those enemies all attack. Not just in the forest in this case, but any. Then the current enemy will also attack. Here's what the tree strike's going to do. It's going to pull a single 5 and a single 6 from this board, and then we'll shore it up so it's a cohesive path again, all right? If there is not a 5, but there is a 6, or the other way around, then it will just pull one of those, all right? But if it can't pull any dice, that takes the damage, okay? So the damage only happens if there are no dice for the tree shrike to grab, okay? Let's see if oh, hey, this Minotaur. So that's a 3. Which means it's going to activate all 1s and 2s on the board. Hey, here's a 1. So this is now going to take a 5 and a 6, and then this is going to show up, and it's going to take a 5 and a 6. And maybe there's probably not 1 by now, and that's going to take a damage. All right? This white wolf, that's a 1, so it doesn't activate anything else. The white wolf is going to take the highest single die it can. So if there's a 6, it'll take the 6. If there isn't a 6, it'll take a 5. And like the tree shrike and the Minotaur, they all work the same. If the enemies cannot take a die, then that area takes 1 damage. Let me just go through this. The Sand Devil, all right? The Sand Devil is going to take a single 1 die from this row only. Dice here are safe.
Okay.
But if there are no dice here to take,
then it's going to take 2.
takes the damage. That's if we played the B side of this board, which we're not playing.
Okay.
We are playing the A side of all the boards. Okay, and the fortress villains, a single 2, a single 3, and a single 4. So 1 from each area. Again, that may only be 1 die if we haven't filled up all of the areas, and as long as it takes one die, there's no damage. When dice get taken, they go here into the vortex of oblivion. All right? And they are locked there and cannot come back unless we release them by placing dice in the vortex of resurrection.
So once it gets 10.
Okay, the Vortex of Resurrection works like everything else in the game. You can place as many dice there as you want on your turn, but only of a single value. So if I were to roll this, I could place this 1 or this 3, or both of these 2s, or one of these 2s. And if I placed the 3 there, I could roll again, and now I could place this 5 there, right? You can, as long as you keep rolling. The minute the Vortex of Resurrection adds up to 10 or more face value, then all the dice in the Vortex of Resurrection and the Vortex of Oblivion are returned to the cards of those players. So that's how we get dice back, okay? The exception to that is the bonus dice are essentially one-use dice. So when a bonus die is played, as long as you roll it, it's yours, but the minute it's placed somewhere, let's say it's placed here, or it's placed over there, or I haven't explained how to defeat these yet, but the minute it would normally be returned, instead of returning to a card, it goes back here, where it can be retrieved again if we fill this up.
So then question.
Yep.
Are there rules where as they're taking these, do they have to take the ones furthest along? Like how do you choose whether it's a bonus die or your die?
It doesn't matter because those dice are all locked up anyway until this thing is finished, right? So it won't make any difference.
It wouldn't? I mean,
No.
depending on whether it's your die that's stuck here or a bonus die?
No, it won't make any difference. Okay. And last but not least, how to defeat enemies. Enemies are another place you can place dice. So if I roll this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I could put this 4 on this tree strike. Or if I rolled 2 3s, which would be nicer, I could put 2 3s on this tree strike. And the reason that's nicer is when an enemy has dice on it that equals 6 or more, it is defeated. And it goes away. So these would go back on my card, and this would go out of the game.
Cool.
Okay? Now, so now you know this is just defeat an enemy, it just goes away. And as I said, this is reset a thing.
And the fact that this is tougher than this makes a difference.
Okay. They're all 6.
All 6.
And it's on your little, this explanation return card is fantastic. Cool. Now I said, remember there was an exception to how your turn could end before you roll all your dice. And that is that, in fact, I actually said a wrong thing earlier. I could not place a 5 on the resurrection and then roll again and then place a 2, because the minute you place any dice on the Vortex of Resurrection, that ends your turn. Which makes sense, because otherwise it would be too easy to get dice back.
The 10, yeah.
Yeah. There are 2 ways we can lose the game. The way that will likely happen, I guess, is that one of these will reach the end and then end the game. But the game also ends if at the beginning of your turn you have no dice on your card to roll.
Ooh.
Oh.
So that might be a reason you might want to save one.
Yeah.
But again, even if you have no dice, if they're all on the board, there's still 3 player turns to get dice back to you.
But this is like the best way to guarantee that you have dice, because once you've placed, you're done rolling, right? So if you're nervous about running out of dice...
But then it's a missed opportunity, maybe not placing a die, rolling and placing a die. All right, last but not least. So I said I needed to set the deck up. The deck is going to have 24 cards in it, right? 6 times 4. And we're going to break that into 3 stacks of 8. You're going to divide them up into 3. One stack's going to go, and then... On the bottom, and then in the middle stack, I'm shuffling in the Master of Shadows, and then covering that up at the top. When the Master, it's bad. When the Master of Shadow comes out, here's what happens. The first is, all enemies on the board attack, all revealed enemies,
All of them,
all make an
okay.
attack. Then the Master of Shadows attacks, we roll this D6. This D6 has 1 each of the territories, 1 side that shows all 4 territories, and 1 side that shows nothing. We want the nothing.
Yes.
If it shows a territory, that territory takes 2 damage.
2.
If it shows all 4 territories, they all take 1. And then the Master of Shadows is shuffled back in.
Yes, of course.
Nice.
He can never be defeated. No. And by shuffling him back in, it could be the very next card.
Right.
Hopefully it won't be. I plan not to shuffle that badly, but
Hate the master.
Yeah.
that is the entire game, except one more thing. We all have a special power.
Yay.
All right? For demonstration purposes, we are using the 4 suggested that you use for the first time you play. So, Deborah, why don't you read yours up?
I get to defeat the Master of Shadows. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be fun. You just make it up. I can't see it.
I'm the adventurer. Once per turn, I may roll all of my newly rolled dice one more time. The new roll applies. You must re-roll all of your dice.
Okay.
So I feel like that means on any of my rolls,
Correct.
I could just choose to re-roll, but I have to do all of them.
Correct. And they
available.
suggest you rotate this or whatever to remember that you've used it. All right. I am the healer.
Exhaust.
Yeah.
I'm the
the healer.
healer. I may temporarily forfeit one of my dice to reduce 1 damage in any territory. Place the forfeited dice on this board, but you may not use it again this turn, then roll your remaining dice. So it goes, like, if I want to reduce a damage here, I'm going to take a die and I'm just going to put it on the board, basically. Okay. Nikki, what do you got?
Yes. You may defeat one enemy with a total of 4 instead of 6. However, you must put at least 1 die on this enemy.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
It's still giving up a die, no big deal,
No, you
but
don't-
it's what it...
Remember, you don't give up a die.
Hurting
When an
it.
enemy is defeated, it
Well-
comes back to your board. So that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
you're a fighter.
Love and not a fighter.
Yeah.
I am the warrior.
You are?
Shooting down the
The
Come out and
walls
play.
of
Come out and play.
Heartache.
heartache.
Oh,
There we
you're
go.
doing-
Okay.
You're doing something. else.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, it's the
Yep.
What is the band?
No, I forgot. We looked at all
Bad
that
80s.
the other day.
Once per turn, you may place 2 or more dice with 2 different values on one territory,
Ah.
one enemy, or the vortex of resurrection. If you place more than 2 dice, you must still only use 2 values.
So you can place 3 dice, but of 2 values, or 4 dice, but 2 values. So,
Right.
So
Yeah.
instead of
can't
placing
go to 3 or 4 values.
right.
It's just
so
2.
you could place a 4s and 3s here on your turn if you wanted to in one move.
Nice.
But again, only once per turn. And that's another way of ending your turn early, but getting extra dice in the vortex. That's also another way you could keep your bonus die, right? Like if I rolled this and I placed a 5 on the vortex, that would end my turn. These would all go back in my card, and the bonus die would still be with me.
until you place it on a board.
Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus this guy. You want to shovel him?
No, it's
All right. You gonna let me do it?
it's just terrifying.
Okay, let me just do this under the table.
Oh, I got
so
the
we don't
song
know
in my
where
head
it
again.
is. Which one?
I'd gotten it out.
Oh, the warrior.
Yes.
Okay. Then this goes on top. Here we go. This is the deck.
Scandal was the name of that
Yes,
band? Yes.
there it is.
Wow.
All right, adventurer.
Whew. Oh, right. I'm the adventurous one.
Yep.
All right, so I start by rolling all my dice.
Yep.
That's easy enough. Okay. I have 2 3s, a 4, a 5, and a 6, so I could place 2 3s.
Yep.
Pretty powerful.
Give it a start.
Sure, why not?
We don't know what we're doing yet.
We don't know.
So there's that. And a 1, a 2, and a 5.
Okay, so here's what you might want to do.
Yeah.
You might want to see if you can
First
place
one.
on all 4 boards so that whatever comes up, we don't get
I was going to
damage.
say, yeah. So I could basically fill everything in, I think, yeah. Because then a 5 could go there.
Do you have to reroll now?
Yep.
Oh, that's
what we
right,
got.
that's
One
right, that's
placement.
right.
Yep.
Well, then, in which case, I'd like to do the 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's harder to get.
Hey, look
Hey,
at that.
look at
They're
that.
all
Yeah,
equal.
beautiful.
They're all
Six in
equally
there.
And then anything you
And
roll
then
can
whatever
go
I
here.
roll can go here, the 5.
All right.
Don't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll lose a die, but we won't lose damage.
No, I mean, yeah.
Here we go. Hey, this is good. It's the desert worm, and it's a big one. So now the 3 can't come up, which is
Okay.
nice. All right, we lose a 1. That goes to the vortex of oblivion.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, oblivion.
Oblivion. yeah.
Oblivion.
But we do not take damage. Your turn is over. You did not use your power. I already forgot what it was.
Oh, I
you
can reroll if I didn't need to. Yeah, I did fine.
All right, here I go. I'm the healer. I can't imagine I'm using my power this round, so... All right. Well, should we just move along?
Well, we need to fill in something so Deborah
Fill
gets
in
some
the
dice
1.
back.
Okay, let's put the 1 in for sure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case that comes up. All right.
There's a 3.
Yeah, but 4s?
4s.
3? I guess 3.
Oh
Yeah,
my
can't take
goodness.
you
I'll let you
Weird,
figure
dude.
that out. I'm a healer, not a dexterous person. Can't even say it.
You definitely rolled
Can't
a
even
1
say
on
it.
dexterity.
Yeesh. Yeesh. This is bad.
Can you do the 5?
You want me to do the 5?
I don't know.
What do you guys think?
I would like to get my dice back.
I know, that's what I'm...
There's some dice back.
Oh, you have no dice.
I have no
That's
dice.
what I'm saying, no dice. We must fill at least that
Something in so I can have dice back. But, I don't, yeah.
Okay,
Because if it gets to me and I have no dice, we lose, right?
Yeah.
So that's why
Well,
I should
here,
have held on.
this
to
is
it.
one way you can get dice back, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's one way.
Maybe I'll roll another 3, basically. I'll just keep... Okay, I did not roll another
1. 5?
I'm thinking of placing the 5 in the vortex, actually, right? Then another 5
And
gets...
that keeps a die.
At least I
At
get
least
a die.
gets this back.
Right, and it keeps your die. You keep a die
You
for
keep a
safety's
die for
sake.
safety.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
think?
Yep, I agree.
Yeah?
Sure.
You agree? All right,
Yep.
vortex. This goes here. Let's see what happens here. Hey, wow, the 3. That's
Wow.
fantastic. All right, a 2, no, a 3, hey, and a 4. So just for the sake of argument, let's get rid of mine
Okay.
and not Deborah's. That gives her 2 chances to get dice back. And that's my turn.
Okay.
All right, Nikki.
Dun dun dun.
Well,
I
you can
got
finish
a
my
bunch of
3.
threes.
Oh, wow. Can she
So-
break it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean break it up?
You
Just
can
do
play
two
just
threes.
2 of your 3s if you want.
Okay. So there you go.
Okay. So that barrier goes
This
away,
goes away.
and those dice go back on the player's cards. So
Yay.
Nikki, those go on your card.
Okay.
Deborah, those go on your card.
Yay.
We're
And
not
it's still your
dead.
turn.
And I roll again.
Yep, and you can still use your fighter ability if
cried
you
out.
want. We're not dead.
Let me defeat one. Oops.
To defeat a thing, but I don't know that we should defeat these 3s yet.
Not yet.
If there
I
were
think-
1s, that'd be one thing, right?
Here's another 3.
Well, you can't place another 3 here.
There.
Yeah? Sure, why not?
Or what's the 6 doesn't? I think this is better, right? Move.
Sure, why
Filling
not?
that up.
You get a bonus.
Yeah,
Well,
might get
it
the
gives
bonus
us all a
die.
chance to get a bonus die. Remember, bonus dice per color. Well, place the 6, I guess?
On here or here?
I think over there.
I would say
maybe.
over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But you have to keep rolling.
You always have to keep rolling.
A
3.
3 again.
All right. So the 3 can't go here, right? And it can't go here.
Right.
So it has to either go on an enemy
Okay.
or on the vortex of resurrection.
All right. Do we want an enemy or do we want? Because I have 2 on my thing.
What do you think?
So
I think the vortex.
Yeah, because I'm with you. While the 3s
If
are out
these
there.
were 1s,
Yeah.
right? The 3s can't be triggered by future enemies,
Right.
whereas the
okay.
1s
They're just
can.
sort of held there.
Yeah, we've
Right.
gotten very lucky that
Yeah.
both. There's only 1 3 in each color, and that,
Wow.
that 2 of them have come out.
Okay.
I'm very fortunate.
then I guess the vortex, right?
Right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Vortex, so it's an 8 now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And you didn't use your power.
Well,
'cause
before
didn't
you go, I do
Yes.
have a question about
Yes.
this. So I'm wondering about rules about in what order our dice get eaten.
Okay.
Because as we were, whether it eats my dice or your dice
Correct.
changes drastically where we go. So
Correct.
yeah, they're
All right,
guidance
so
for that.
we didn't discuss this. That's a great question, and we actually didn't break any rules because I was the one that put that dice there, right? All right, it's the person's turn who gets to make the choice.
okay. Oh, so you get to choose.
So since the enemy came on my turn, obviously we can discuss what we think is the best option, but even regardless of discussion, all actions are up to the active player.
okay.
Oh, cool.
We thought it was like the freshest.
Yeah,
meat.
yeah. We the freshest stuff.
Freshest meat.
The monster.
Here we go. That was
Oh.
Nikki's done. Here comes the monster. Hey, it's the cave troll.
Oh.
So we lose a 5, the highest numbered rolled die.
Oof.
Oh, I'm getting eaten by the vortex.
And the cave troll can be triggered because there are 2 more 3s.
Right.
Okay. So we need to attack him.
I'm just saying there are 2 more 3s in the deck. They might be on the bottom of the deck.
I'll do that.
Okay? Ooh,
2 6s.
yeah, maybe.
This is going to be hard, right? We want to kind of do that one.
It is a long road.
It's going to
it's
get
closer.
harder. It's only going to get harder.
Because they stay there until we...
or a 1.
They stay there till we clear this?
Well, no, in other words, once we
That.
do it, it then becomes
Gets
1
harder.
harder and then 1 harder and then 1 harder. But we have to get stones at some point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right. And that's where we're going to get 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Well, no, we can always redo these
Yeah.
over and over.
Oh,
and over again.
okay.
Yeah.
This is not a one-time thing. We can redo all of them over and over and over again.
Harump. Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And then I'll roll again.
You can place the 6s as well if you want.
Let's just wait.
That's your power.
That's right.
That's true.
You can place the 5 and the 6.
Oh, wait, I'm done
That ends your
after I do
turn. You can place the 5 and the 6 with your special power.
Yeah.
and then you need to roll not a 2. I mean, not a 1.
Not a 1.
Well, because
Yeah, yeah,
1
I'm
doesn't
gonna
get us
finish
back
At
that,
least a
in,
2,
guys.
yeah.
Oh, it's a 2.
All right,
Okay.
so, hey,
From
so
the vortex.
all the dice there and here go back to the player's card.
Okay.
Get this.
Happy.
Thank you.
Thank you. And at the end of no, it's
Oh.
not
No,
our
it's
turn.
not.
I wish it were her
Get
turn.
attacked.
All right, Crypt Spirit. Well, we got another one over here. So, there are no dice there. We take a hit. Bum, bum, bum.
Interesting.
All right, Deborah.
All right. Horrible.
It's gonna happen.
Look how mean he looks.
Yeah, he does. He's got like ghost swords.
Crypt spirit, man.
Ghost knives.
Okay.
Ghost
Can't
knife.
place just 3s. So those are kind
Well, if you go there with the 1,
with the
Or a
one,
5.
or 1 here to start
Right.
moving stuff along.
Yep.
Or the 5
Oh,
over
yeah.
there. I think I might do that.
Okay.
So a 1 here.
You get to decide which die gets moved over.
I'll sacrifice my die to move over. So these
Okay.
guys go back to your cards.
Yep.
Here you go. All right, here we go. And I have to remember I can reroll if I want to.
All right.
5 can also do that.
Or this.
Or this. I think I'm going to continue along that. Oh, and I guess I could defeat, but we're cool with those guys. We're cool.
There's no 1s yet, which has been nice.
2 and a 4.
Now
So
you can
I
place-
might do something there so we're covered.
Yep.
Start with the 2s.
Okay.
There's my...
A 3.
Now I have
A reroll?
a reroll.
Sure,
So
do
let's
it.
see.
Hey,
Five.
Hey.
Let's
let's
do
get
that.
a stone.
Okay.
And this moves, and we get a stone. Oh, we didn't move it. Oh, we haven't done it yet. Though.
Nope, whichever one you want.
I'm gonna take. I'm green, so I'm gonna take green.
Those go back to your card.
Top of the.
That goes back to your card.
Yay.
That goes back to your
The
card.
pyramid builds top
Okay,
down.
let's hope this guy doesn't come up. Here we go.
hope not, yeah.
It's one or the other, right?
Yeah.
Strange.
Here we go. Hey,
Hey, there you go.
Nothing to steal, we lose the damage. Now that's a 1.
That's nuts.
So we should probably
We
try to
should
defeat
try to
that.
get him gone.
All right, here we go. My turn. All right.
2 6s.
I don't want 2 6s. I just wanted a 1. I'll roll a 6 again, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Why
the
not?
most common on the 6-sided die.
Oh, let's do this.
Deborah's not on there though. That's why I kept trying to
That's
get rid of
fine.
it. Okay.
That's what I figured out.
This could work out. What do I need? A 1 or a 5? 1 or a 5? 5.
There you go.
Okay. Now I have to decide before I roll again. I think we're going to do this. Okay, I don't think we have to worry about the damage. So,
Not yet.
So, Nikki, you get one of these, and Lincoln, you get one of these, and I get one of these that I cannot roll. But I can defeat any enemy. Let's get rid of this
Yeah.
guy.
That's a great choice.
Yep.
Great idea.
These go back on the card, back on your card, back on your card. All right, a 6. Let's do that. So there's a die there, and whatever that is going here, just in case.
Okay, well, another question.
Yeah.
So, like in Nikki's situation before where she rolled something she couldn't place,
Yeah.
if there's nothing in the vortex, can you preemptively
Sure.
place on the
Sure, I don't see why not.
resurrection?
It's
Right.
only when it reaches 10 or more.
Does it make it? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You
whether,
can always place on the enemies,
Oh, that's
though,
true.
right?
I keep forgetting that.
Speaking of enemies, a 2.
Hey, another scary.
All right, we lose this
Ghosty.
2 here.
Does this ever fill up?
If we don't defeat them.
We just.
There's 6 of them in the game.
and they can all just be over
1,
there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after the next 2, the next one in theory could be the
Yeah.
Master of Shadows. Or
Oh,
all right, Nikki,
yeah.
your
Shadow
turn.
Master.
Including the
Steven mad
gray.
at shadows.
Okay.
Hey, we got 1 of 6 stones. This game's gonna be hard.
Pretty much. There's some 3s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
2 1s.
Well, if we're committed to that, then we should do it. We should probably only do it once, though, because
What?
when we fill this, we should probably never do it again. It
Yeah.
kills a die, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It stayed
That's
up
right.
there for the rest of the game. But
What if I use this? What happens to it?
It goes on the board.
goes
but-
on the board, but then
And-
when it would normally be returned to a player,
Yes.
it
It goes back
gets
to the
returned to
pool.
here,
Okay.
where we can get it again.
So it goes back to the pool,
Yeah.
not back to the player that placed it.
Nope.
Okay.
Presumably, could you kill it?
Yes,
Okay.
you absolutely could,
That's the one we want to do, I think.
Maybe.
if we can. Anyway, roll
An
again.
interesting
yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Hey, I could do 1s if you want.
You could.
You could.
Finish it off.
You could.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, so you go ahead. Which die would you like to move over permanently?
Well, one of mine is fine.
All right, and then those go back to your card.
Okay.
On your card, please.
Card, yeah, you don't roll
Thank
those
you.
down.
Hey, if you want to do it,
the opportunity to try.
if you want to place the ghost one there, but we could lose that to the monster.
Wait,
but
I'm not fighting monsters though. Should I be trying to maybe get anything?
I think the ones are the ones we have to care about the most.
Okay.
Although we have 2 2s here now.
Yeah.
If a 3 comes up, that could be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, this would just lose a die.
I see.
If you want to, go for it. It's
But it's
totally
just
up to
gonna
you.
sit there
If
until
we want to
we
try to do
finish.
the weird ghost die thing, although that would be lost if it went there. If Desert Monster comes up right now, we take a damage.
Yeah.
Because there are no dice there to lose. You might roll 2 more 1s.
Sure.
Yeah, I like it. Come on, 1 1. Oh! Do it, Nikki!
Oh my God!
Come on, a 1!
You gonna do that?
One.
Yeah.
You got to!
It's fun.
Roll a 1!
Fun.
Oh. All right, you can defeat a monster if you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Maybe here.
The 2.
Yeah.
One of them just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Look, they'll all fire when the Master of Shadows comes up.
Right.
So
know.
what? Okay. So what happens?
You
with
put it
this?
on the monster.
Okay.
If it has 6 or more, which it does, you don't get to use your special power in this case, but
Oh, okay.
whatever, 6 or more, that goes to your card. This goes out of the game.
That's right, because a 4
Yep.
could have done that for.
And then we turn this
Okay.
over. Here we go. Vampire bats. Hey, we take a damage. Because there are no dice there.
No dice.
Well,
But
what do you
nothing else
want?
triggered.
Now this could be a problem.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
They're cute though.
All right, Lincoln.
Nikki likes the bats.
Come on, anyone.
She always sees bats flying around in our neighborhood too.
I know
They
they're
definitely.
cute.
I know,
They're
they're
kind
flying
of cute.
around.
I'm with you.
All right, anyone?
One.
No, don't use that one. Use the red one. All right.
Okay.
Ghost
That
dice.
goes over. Yep. And now 1 gets
Yay.
permanently moved. That goes to the card.
funny.
Goes to the card. Hey, move 1 over. Yeah.
Ghost dice.
And
That's
take it. Which one would you
hilarious.
like to move over?
That's
I'm
hilarious.
Well,
red,
we'll never
I'm
get
red.
it
I'm gonna
again.
do
No,
the
I
red.
That's the
understand. I just
problem,
think
right?
it's very
But
funny.
It is kind of fun.
I think it's more important maybe to have our dice.
Your full
Maybe.
Than the bonus.
5. Yeah.
These are easier to get in theory, right? I don't know.
True.
I don't know.
Harumph. Well, we need stuff over here.
We need at
Well,
least something over there.
If I put something on there, I'm done when I hit a
No,
monster.
only on the resurrection.
So we want to kill that one, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just dies right away. Put that back on your card.
Cool.
Can I keep it as a trophy?
Yeah.
Bat trophy.
If you want.
Okay. And I can do. Is there something else we want to kill?
No, but we want to put a 4 or something. We want to put a die here.
So we have
Okay.
something to
Because this is where we've got damage, right?
Well, then let's do the 4. It's like the one thing I can
Yep.
place there. 2, 6.
You could do a 2 and a 6, right, with your special thing?
I think I can do them in
Something over here.
on one tray.
Another 1 over
It's
here.
only on one. I can place 2 values on one, but not on 2
Oh,
different.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to have 2 here in case the shadow
Sure.
guy shows up.
Well,
Right.
the problem is, it doesn't matter the 2. Remember, those guys take a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
Oh, right.
How about that?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. That
Yeah.
kills that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll again. Okay, so this basically gets
Yeah.
killed, and this goes back to here. And in theory,
I see.
yeah. 5?
Yeah, that's where it's going. And at least I have 2 dice. so-
Anything but a 1.
Yeah, 2.
I would say here.
Here,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. Let's get to that.
Okay. Card.
Here we go.
All right.
Hey.
All right, are there any 1s? Nope.
We lose one of those dice.
All right, we lose a 5
Both.
and a 6.
We lose them
Oh,
both.
okay. Boom. Vortex.
That's easy enough.
All right.
All right, Deborah.
Well, I could put 2 5s on there and get them back right away.
That would
Or
end
at
your
least
turn.
Get that.
That would end your turn.
It would.
You could do that. But maybe the 3?
Maybe the 3.
Yeah.
Or one of the 5s. I don't know.
Is there a real big decision on
I
that?
mean, I'm
Right.
with you because we're in the master. I'm so focused on him. We're in the Master of Shadows zone.
Right.
I feel like I want something on everything.
Yeah.
So this person can eat or won't eat.
So
Won't
you
cost
can,
us.
you said we should ignore this, but we kind of need to have dice
Yeah.
over here.
On there.
Or-
Eventually,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But so maybe I'm wrong. Man, this seems really hard.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah.
Although, It's got a lot of places you can place dice, I guess.
All right, well, you know what I'll do? I'm going to place 2 5s on here. That way
Okay.
we get another green.
Okay.
They each
Right,
take one, and
right.
it
Okay.
saves us better than a 5 and a 6.
I like it. I like how you're thinking.
2 3s.
You could place 1 3. You could place both of them. You could kill a monster.
Oh, that's right. I could kill a monster.
Yeah, and they go back to your hand, so you
Yeah.
have 2 dice.
Yeah.
Just because they're not coming back for a while.
Yeah.
We need 5 more 5s and 6s, if we're lucky.
Kind of want to maybe kill the cave
Okay,
troll.
go for it.
I think so. 2 on
Okay.
him. He's dead.
There you
That
go.
poor guy. He's got
I
one
know.
single eye.
Whenever you got rid of him.
It's just-
Oh, White Wolf takes the
the
highest
one.
number die.
The 2.
All right. Here we go. Before I roll, what do I want to roll? What can I wish on?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I want, right? I guess I want 3 4s.
We want to get out of. We want 3 4s. We want to get our dice
And we
back
wanna
out
get
of the
dice back?
vortex.
How about 3 3s?
How about 3
3s, yeah.
3 3s is so useless. Let's just do this,
You'll
right?
get, you'll get 2 more.
Maybe.
3s.
I will. Do we want our hedge our bets over there? Sure, why not, right? Just in case.
Yeah.
It can't hurt, right?
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
yes, you do
hurts in the
lose a
sense that
die.
it ties up a die.
Yeah, locks
Yeah.
up
Hey,
a
there's a
die.
4.
Come on, 4.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe a 2.
Until the shadow guy is gone.
6.
Swords.
Okay.
Oh, you want to kill?
Oh yeah, the 6.
Or the white.
Oh, but that's
I know.
bad, right?
That
Kill
feels
it.
good.
A 1, yeah.
That feels good.
All right.
I like how that feels. But it goes back to the bonus guy, right?
Here we go.
It was bonus, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You'd
Thank
have
you.
done that.
You are correct.
We can,
Hey, the
Hey,
master goes! All right, everything fires. So this fires, we lose one of these.
Okay, wow.
This fires.
This fires, we lose a 4.
It's your turn.
Oh, it is my
So you
choice.
get to choose.
I guess it should be me.
Yeah, you don't have any dice. Oh, but that's bad.
It's all bad
Yeah.
regardless.
It's all bad.
This fires, that's gonna be me.
Oh, we'll get you out
I
of
don't have
here.
any dice.
Matt at least doesn't fire.
Okay, but nah.
Okay.
Well, let's hope my shuffling
I can't
ability.
believe that.
Let's hope my shuffling ability is just as good.
I can't believe that.
That's pretty fantastic. All right, Nikki,
Yeah.
Oh my
roll your
goodness.
dice.
Okay.
Hopefully 2 4s.
I'm enjoying this immensely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cool game.
That's a 2 2s and a 5 and a
Well, 2 2s.
2 2s. 2 2s.
Toot toot.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Try to get
I
something
think
done over
that's
there.
good, right?
We
Oh,
gotta progress at some point.
I'm sorry. I will
Yeah.
not count that. There's
there's a
5s and 4s.
4.
Yeah, the 4.
Yeah.
I think anyway. I don't
I
know.
agree.
Because maybe you roll another 4.
Hey!
4, and we've got backup.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
This is gone.
Yep.
What color,
Hope
Nikki P?
that's blue for you.
No, there's no color yet. Not until we get the 2s. Go ahead.
Right.
Oh, that's
dice.
right. Yeah, that's right. I'm
Dice.
sorry.
Thinking was.
Yeah, I'm
thinking we
getting
got to
carried
stay.
away.
Oh, right. No, not quite.
All right, roll it up.
My
My last
die.
one is a 5.
All right, it can go all kinds of places,
could go
but
movie.
I would, yeah, I think
Here?
Deborah's. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Resurrection.
Oh, okay.
Get some dice.
Well, I only have
some
3
dice
dice,
back.
so
Here we go. Hang on. Don't roll
Oh,
them
yeah.
yet. Don't roll them yet.
warming them up.
Boom. Cave
Oh,
troll.
he's back.
Hey, and it gets rid of this. All right.
This is his brother.
This game's fun. Wow.
It's not a good roll.
Nope. Well, maybe maybe a 3 here, just to
Yeah.
make sure there's
Yeah.
something there.
It's better than what I was thinking, so.
And then we have this.
Okay.
Oh, so I have a suggestion, but go
Yeah.
ahead and use your power and place the 2, and then place the 6 there.
And
Yeah.
then-
I agree,
that's
Yeah,
what-
yeah.
I
that's
think
what
you
I
were
was
thinking that
too.
same
Yeah,
thing
yeah, yeah.
anyway.
But wait a second. Can I do that?
What does it say?
It says
Oh,
2
and
in
one-
1 territory.
Oh, no, you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
do
I
that.
can't do that.
You
right.
absolutely can't.
So, and my turn ends if I go here?
It might be worth it.
Yeah, I think it is.
Although
Because look, I need the
Deborah
dice
could
too.
get there as well, right?
Yeah, I could. I mean, the only thing is now I would have 4 to roll
Yeah.
and start to
No,
work on
I
the
think we
board.
need to, I really
Okay.
feel we need to do this because
Okay.
it's going to replenish a lot of stuff.
All right, these all come
You'll
back.
have 4 dice.
Oh, 5. I'll get all 5 of my dice back. All 4 of my dice were
Oh.
there.
There you go. Here you go.
Cool.
And hang on. White wolf.
Oh, it's a
Oh, it's a 1. Hey, there, your 3 goes away.
Jeez. Relentless.
Yep. Don't forget you have reroll power if
I
you want
know.
it. And also planes are wild.
Also, planes are wild.
Oh,
Maybe I will re-roll. Nothing's obvious to me that's
Yeah,
helpful.
I mean,
so let's.
All right. So
while I've got a lot
you've
of
used
them.
your power.
I've used my power.
yep, didn't
Exhaust
tap it.
that.
Okay.
We could put 2 5s on that.
Sure. Why not?
Why not? Building up.
Wow, yeah, but you're all yours are over there. Wow, 5, 6.
5, 6.
I think
that
we need
gets
at
us
least
close.
something here,
I know,
right?
I
This
agree.
is likely gonna.
I
Well, you can
agree.
kill this right now if you
Oh, I
want
could
to.
Yeah.
kill it with the 6.
Yep.
Let's do that. Yes.
Okay.
Death to him.
Beautiful.
Death to the puppy.
And roll again.
And this last roll. Which I can do this with.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, it wouldn't have fired vampire bats, but you didn't know that. One of those 2s goes away. All right, here we go. What do I even want again? It's one of those games
4,
where
5. You
Yeah.
want 4, 5.
I can never.
Or 2s.
Yes, put 2 2s there.
All right.
2 2s.
Come on, one more 2. Yay!
Hey!
All right, let's do that.
And you get
Gem
to pick
time.
a color.
I'm clearly going to
That's
pick
I
the
keep picking
color of my
blues me.
dice.
There you go. Sorry.
Color of my dice.
Traffic light looking thing there.
All right, the barriers all return.
I need to do it
Okay.
this way, though, if we're going to do that.
Okay.
Just-
All right. At least a 6, please.
How about not?
I'll take the 5 and put it here,
Ooh.
and that 2 will go here.
All right.
We'll get rid of that vampire bat. I just feel like it's the thing to do. No?
She likes the bats.
Tree strike.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't have to kill the bat, as it turns out. All right, one of these 5s goes away.
Boo.
All right, Nikki.
Yeah.
Hey, we just need 3 more of these.
Should I just
Oh.
fight
We're halfway done.
things?
Sure, if you want to.
That's
I'm
right.
just-
She's a fighter.
I am a fighter. I can fight.
Well, you can spend 6 to
win
just
with
take out
that.
that tree.
Well, just a single 4, right?
No, it's a 4. I can use 4s.
She can use a 4.
That's right.
But remember, you can only place in one place.
Yeah.
So you can kill that with a 4 right now if you want to.
Yes, please.
Done. Okay. You've used your power. You can't use it again this turn.
Okay.
Exhausted.
2, 1, 6. Well, those are all up again,
Yep.
so we
Yeah.
need something
Where the
in
heck
there,
are
right?
the sand dudes?
Well, they're in there somewhere.
Well,
means
let's
let's
put the
get some-
2.
Get some 1s over there.
But that has no damage yet. Like,
I know,
That's
that's
true.
what I'm saying. That's
I
what's
think
cool.
to
I'm
a
not
certain
saying
extent-
focus on it. I'm just saying, wow.
Well, I can
Some
put a
of these.
1 in there to help with
As a-
that
Okay.
as a
kind of
backup.
issue.
sure, because the sand dudes are probably coming.
And
Yeah.
then
Well,
what?
this is the only one that's
Roll
come
again.
up, right?
So far, no, we defeated one, didn't we?
6.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Here?
Sure. Wait, do we want to do the
Resurrection?
resurrection?
I don't think we need to do that
think
yet.
we're okay.
Right now we're okay?
There you go.
They said.
All
You have
right.
one
I
die.
have 1 die, so I'm safe. I just don't,
Right.
I need
Yeah,
to get
this-
back. It's gonna. That's gonna tie me up.
Well, if Lincoln maybe. Here, let's do this first.
Sure, okay.
Here we go. Oh, the Master of Shadows! All right, one of these goes away. One of these, the highest one goes away. The 1 goes away.
That
The
was
2 goes
helpful,
away.
helpful.
And guess who gets to
Yay.
roll a die, Nikki?
Come on, Nikki Gray.
You can do it. You can do
You
it.
guys still gonna think I'm an okay person?
You, of course.
Roll
If
it.
you roll the 1 of each, I'll think you're even the better person.
It's just
Green.
Green takes 2. Boom, boom.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. What is it to get gain life back?
These?
Yeah.
What's-
Only I can do that.
Or
we
6.
get 6 here.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Okay.
And
hold
that doesn't
out.
gain life back. It completely resets it to
Right.
0.
Okay, wow.
So I almost feel, Lincoln, as a possible suggestion, that you might want to just completely fire this.
Yeah, but I only have 4 dice. I won't be able to do that.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm feeling like I'm going
maybe
for this.
combined,
There's
we
too many
didn't have
dice
to get rid
in the
of-
center.
And also, yeah, vortex.
It's one of the ways we can get Deborah dice.
Deborah dice. We don't want her to die. Okay.
This is in a
So-
weird way bad, right? Like you almost want... I want all 5 of my dice on my turn, but I almost want to get them back on your turn so that they're still doing
Right,
good.
yes.
Well, although they were all here.
They were all
so.
there, yeah.
You
I'm
could do
thinking,
a 4-5.
I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Is 4,
Yeah,
5.
use your.
And then
So you've used your power.
And then and then place whatever I have here, because I can place 2 values here.
Not
and then
anymore. You've already used.
Oh,
the
I've done it
power
once. That's right.
per turn.
Yeah.
Just roll a 1 or a 6.
How about a 1?
1.
Okay.
Sure. Now try it. If you roll a 2 and a 6, great. And if you don't, then
4.
all right. Okie doke.
Okay.
Here we go.
I have to place, so.
Yeah.
Yep. That's as good a place as any.
Well, you
unless you
could've
want
done
to
it
place
there.
here.
Here,
in case
but-
I think this is better.
We want
We need all
step
this back.
Hey,
Maybe
Sand
she'll roll
Devil.
a Deborah roll a 6.
Take a damage.
There you
Damage.
go.
All right,
Yay.
Deborah.
Hey,
you
brother.
have 1 die you can roll.
I'm-
Hopefully, it's a 2 or a 6.
6, and I can roll it twice if I want to.
Yep.
It's not a 1. Okay, great.
Roll
So
Special
one.
then-
power.
Special
Yeah.
Come
power.
on, 2 or 6. Yay!
2! Yay!
I would say do it.
So, yeah, definitely. Let's kill the 1.
Yep.
So,
And
he
then you and
dies.
Lincoln get a gray die as well.
And
Yay.
right, so I get these 2 back. You get those back.
Yay.
The die and a die.
Nice.
All right.
Here we go.
We're back in it.
3. All the 2s fire first. Wood Demon
Yeah.
finally happened. There's nothing there, so damage.
Damage.
And then roll it up.
One. Do we take one for him?
Do we roll that now
No.
for that?
No.
Oh,
okay.
3. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I thought it was the
Yeah.
shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Yes, and now we
So
take a
one
damage
so
from
this,
him.
not this.
Ah.
Don't make me roll it.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
Sorry.
terrified of that.
I thought it was the shadows guy. I might have to sacrifice a die this turn. Okay. Okay. What do you think, guys?
I only have
Everything's bad.
1 die for
Everything's bad.
Max.
Everything. We have no die. I mean, we have to get him out.
Okay,
Partially.
I can do it now, but it ends my turn. It makes no
I-
sense
I
to me
don't-
to do
don't
it
do
now.
No,
it
no,
yet.
don't do it now.
All right.
But as part of this.
Do I put 2 5s here? Do I just place something somewhere?
2 5s there.
I agree, 2 5s.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, again, because then if
We'll just try to get this moving. It's so hard to get this done.
Deborah and I
hard,
each
yeah.
have a gray die that we might be able to put
maybe
there.
that's actually a great place for
Well,
that.
Wow.
I can place another 5 there. If we're gonna do it, let me commit to it, right?
Yeah.
Come
That's-
on, at least one of these is a 6.
Yes.
Or double it up. Oh my god.
Oh my god! But do you want everything on there? Because you won't get it back.
Yeah, he will. Because we only
When?
need 2 more
Okay.
5s.
Well, but also,
You don't know that.
Or if
true.
they eat it,
You
then
don't
it's
Right, but we
more to-
we have enough dice here that we could potentially unlock all those.
Well,
There's
Nikki's
no
only
yellow
gonna
there.
roll 1 die.
Yes,
I realize that.
So I'm gonna put those in the resurrection.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
she
yeah.
can roll everything.
Yep.
which then immediately kills, frees us, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's good too.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
There you are.
What I really wanted to
Thank
roll
you.
was like a pair of 1s so that I'd have to be forced to roll a 6. Come on. 2. There's no 1s on the board,
No
right?
ones.
Hey, we take a damage.
Wow.
That's all right.
Roll them up, Nick.
Okay, thank you for freeing my dice.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
Ooh, sorry.
No worries.
I
Well.
have no regard for gems. Look at all those 4s.
You could put 3 4s.
Shouldn't I?
You could kill something.
Do we want to kill something?
Well, the
too?
master of Schmegades could come up at any time.
Schmeggities.
We gotta roll a 5 or a 6 on that.
Let's put the 4s out first.
Will it?
Okay.
Roll that.
3 4s.
3 4s
Roll
over
on
there.
until you get 'em.
Okay.
Then maybe I'll
Maybe
kill
roll a 4.
something.
Well, a 5 can kill something
A
with your
5
special
can
power.
kill something with my special power. What do we want to get rid of? What's a good?
Or you can
the
put it here.
2s?
Yeah.
2, yeah.
I think you need to commit to that probably.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Okay.
And
Now
I
just
I
roll
committed.
a 4, 5, or 6.
Sure. How about it?
How about a 3?
3.
Here, since there's nothing
Yes.
in there?
Yes,
Love
yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Done.
Here we go.
At Levitt's.
Oh,
White
White
Wolf.
Wolf. Nice.
But we're
There goes-
okay
there goes your
because
3. Well, but this is bad now.
But-
Yep.
it could have been.
Although, wait a minute. Are there even any more 2s? There's one more 3, right?
I don't know
There's
what
one more
we've got
3
in
and
here.
I don't want to look because I feel like that's cheating. Anyway, all right, Lincoln.
That was not a 6.
No.
But I will put that there.
Okay. He's committed to it. I like it.
You got a 6.
Okay.
Sure. Just
Not
need
all
one
5s
more.
now.
Just need one more.
Come on, Gray 6.
Great die. Come on, great die.
Nope. Wow.
Okay.
Well, let's do one here. Oops.
Yep. That makes sense.
Protection.
Wow. This is terrible.
gray one here, maybe?
Yeah.
Although, if you put the gray one there, then you're not participating.
Oh, that's right.
But I mean, this is likely going to go... On the other hand, this is likely going to get... This is the most chance to get triggered.
Right, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm hoping to roll a 6, dude. This is what my dream is here. Not happening.
So maybe now gray die here? There's no sense in putting the 2 there.
No.
Or put a 2 here, just to build it for later for Deborah.
Well, I hope you can roll a 6. It's been...
But if she put a 2 here, then she only needs a 4.
I'll need a 4 for that.
I don't know. Or here. Either one seems like the right way to go. Come on.
Yes!
Yeah!
Thank you. Finally.
Nicely
Okay.
done.
Struggling.
Okay.
That took a lot. So, we...
Those go back to Lincoln.
Let's push.
This goes to you. This
Yay.
goes to me. Which color would you like?
Let us... Let's go purple here. No, let's go this...
We started out. It seems so... I love games like this, though. They ramp up, right? It all seems so smooth. Are you ready?
Yep.
Master Shadows. Everything fires. 2 hits here.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Wow.
Healer.
This game can be over if
Bad
you roll
news.
this thing.
It could be.
This die goes away plus a hit. This die goes away plus a hit. And 2 4s go... Well, 1 4.
1 4.
All right, Lincoln. If you roll green, anything with green on it, the game is over.
Hey, great.
Hey, great.
Okay, Gray gets a hit.
Gets 2 hits, right?
Yes, 2. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
All right, Deborah.
Okay.
So what do we got to do here?
We need to
Healer?
make sure there are dice there.
Make sure there
Okay,
are
yeah,
dice
yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the problem with clearing it, but I'm glad you cleared it.
But you got it. I mean, it's...
It is
Yeah.
a 6,
There we
but
go.
Yeah.
Eat
Sacrificial 6.
Okay.
that. Oh, and I have 2 6s, but I don't...
Yes.
Do we want to build that up again?
Yes.
It's so hard.
But this
Oh,
could eat
2
2
guys.
6s.
You're right. So
if
both
the Master of
6s go there.
Schmaggities come up again. And look,
Schmaggities.
the more we
I
reshuffle
know,
as
the more
objectives,
often.
the more often it can come up.
2 more 6s.
2 5s, a 6 and a 4. I kind of don't want to put the
4?
5s. That's
You wanna
right.
kill that?
Let's
Yeah.
kill that. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that goes back there.
Okay.
5, a 3, and a 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Here?
Well, yeah, I
Yeah, I
was
would
going to
say
say there's
something there.
nothing in
I
there.
agree.
All right, here we go.
Ugh. Come on, 2 4s. 2 4s.
That'd
2
be
4s.
nice. 2
5s.
5s.
I cannot believe it.
Is it time to put
See, here's
stuff
the problem.
into the...
5 here?
Well,
5
oh,
here?
mean like on the guys?
Sure, why not?
Because it makes no sense to put it here because we'll lose all 4.
Correct. 5 here, 5
Or do
here.
I go right here and get everybody's dice back?
Oh, interesting. Sure, why not?
Boom, everybody gets their dice back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Because
mean,
it
I
doesn't
don't know.
it doesn't
Okay.
leave you with 1 die
Yeah.
or something
Here.
like that.
I still
I'm
have some stuff and
kinda
everybody
worried
has
about
stuff.
All right. If this is the Master of Shadows, the game is potentially over. And it is not.
No.
A 2, there's no 1s.
Yeah.
We take a hit.
Scorpion.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay,
Get one, get one, get
we're
one.
going.
Do I want a 1?
Well, just, or something to save that. I don't know.
There's a
Okay.
1 and a 2. 2 1s.
There's a 1.
You
Sure.
got 2 1s.
Just as some protection.
You don't want to put 2 of them in?
I'm just doing that for protection. I
Okay.
don't know that that's our best use of...
None of these are good.
They're all
No.
bad.
They're
Right.
all
They're
really
That
hard.
might be our best use now,
be
right?
bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but what are we going to do about this? Are you going to sacrifice the die?
Yes, I am.
yeah.
It's like, yep.
Okay.
See, the only
Let's
one
try
that can
it.
do that
I
sort
agree.
of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my special power.
Okay. Is that, if you didn't have, okay.
Ooh, another 1.
Sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get them.
Boop.
What difference does it make,
It's
right?
crazy that it's once per turn. What's a once per game kind of
Yeah.
power? Like,
Well, I lose a dice permanently for the rest of the
I
game.
know, that's what I'm
right?
saying. It's once per turn. It's crazy.
All right, I'll do this just to be there. And then whatever this is, it doesn't matter. It's going here. I am using my special power, and I am resetting this to 0. I lose that die for the rest of the game.
Interesting
Right.
that it's 0.
We're just going to have him do that for the rest of the
No.
I might have to.
Might have to.
You know, that's how co-ops work sometimes,
It may
right?
just be his job.
And Vampire bats.
Okay,
A 4.
this time they scared me because they were dark.
For your shadowy.
All right, Nikki.
She thought it was the Master of Shadows.
I did. The Master of Shadowy. That's not okay. 6?
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's tough.
I really feel
Because
like
remember,
so bad.
we could lose 2 every
Yeah.
turn, depending. I mean, we maybe. I don't know.
I could get rid of a guy.
We could kill
I could
everything.
use
True.
the 5 because
Yeah.
of my
Yeah.
power is a 4, but I could get rid of one of these
There's a 1.
Yeah.
thingamabobbers.
You could do this. You could just try to fill it.
I think, well, with my power, I think doing that to get rid of a thing is silly because I can just put a die there and be done.
It doesn't just get rid of a thing though. It gets
Dice for
a
people.
green. It gets 3 of us. Well, there's only 2 dice, but it gets 2 dice out into the game. That might be worth it at this point. Like you have a decent chance of putting 4 there, maybe 5.
I think you're crazy.
Okay, I have said my piece. Now I'm just giving you input.
Okay.
You don't have to do it.
Here
Do
we
it
go.
if you want
Ready?
to. Yep.
With a 4.
All right. Do you want to fire it now, or you want to try to roll one more time?
one more gives us a kill. It can kill like the one of these or the 1 right here.
Sure, roll again because if she rolls a 4, 5, or 6, that kills something.
There's a 2.
And if she rolls a 2,
Or the
that's
2 is the
one
one.
thing that doesn't
Yeah.
help. That's fantastic.
Do you want to just put it into
protect.
the
Or put it here.
vortex?
Or put it here.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 on the bats. I'm sorry, bats.
No.
And then that.
Flip a card.
Here we go. Sand Devil does not fire that, but we lose 1 there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now we have to kill some of those or put dice there. No, we don't. We don't lose 1 there. I'm sorry. Oh no, we do because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's all right. Just get a 1 or a 3, or a 1 and a 3.
There's
Wow.
a bunch of 4s.
All
You
right,
could
Lincoln's
do
gonna
the
kill it.
4.
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Do I
you
have 3
could
4s? Oh
literally
yeah.
use
Oh yeah.
a
Could
four.
do
Yeah.
a 4.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do that.
I mean, it's only a third of the way there,
Right. But it's those dice will be
Yep.
but back
back.
in play.
Okay. And then back on the card. Back on the card. All right, Lincoln. A 1 or a 3 is what we need, or a 1 and a 3 would be fantastic.
How about a 5 and a 4?
That's not a 1 and a 3.
Five and a
Well, you can kill this with a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 and a 3. A 1 or a 3.
How about the 5 and the 4 again?
Man,
Yeah, that's so
that was
wonderful.
not a 1 or a 3. I cannot help but
What
note.
can you do with that? Okay.
Oh, that's bad though. It's gonna get lost.
All 3 of them will get taken. I feel like you have to specialize.
Yeah, I
Put
feel
it
like
in
that
the
too.
vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
For
preemptive.
bank it, that's going to happen.
Preemptive
Yeah.
vortex.
Don't you think?
Also get
Yep.
these back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, we lose the game right now
Here's
if
that.
You
if the
know what
master
it
of
is.
schmeggities
I
come
know
up.
what it is.
Do you? What is it?
It's a master of spaghetti.
Game's up.
Game's over.
Really?
Yeah, because we take 4 hits here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you'd killed that.
It would still not have been enough.
Yeah, I felt like risking it because a 1 or a 3 you could have
Yeah.
killed the card.
Right, of course.
Right?
I know what we were trying to do. It
Yeah.
just it didn't roll up.
Well, that's an argument to be made a little late to not place 3 4s.
Yeah.
It took rerolls away from him by doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
But we also needed stones. I mean,
Yeah, we're still a little bit of ways there from
what do you
the
think,
stone.
Nikki?
yeah.
And it was getting tight, right?
Yeah.
Because to have Dave keep doing that, these were both getting tight.
I would have done that
Yeah.
if I had to.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nikki P?
It took me a little to get into this, but then when I got into it,
Just wrapping your head
it's
about what was going
yeah,
on.
like
Yeah.
why and what. But other than that, no. But once I got it more, like okay, I see it. It's really fun. It's fast,
Yep.
Yeah.
and you know, it's just you've got a special power. You can use it once, blah.
Yeah, it's
You know,
very
you're
basic.
stuck with the numbers and you make them work, and it's simple and to the point. And this guy coming up more and more often as you get through this deck
I
is
didn't
crazy.
intellectually sort of see. I didn't think of that right away.
Yeah.
But like as this deck gets thinner,
He comes
eventually
up
the deck
more.
is just the Master of Shadows.
Yeah, right.
It
That's-
just comes up every time.
Till you hopefully get to the gems.
crazy
I don't know that you'd
insane.
make it.
Well, so they suggest for your very first game of this that you play side A and then you use these and that you only do 5 stones.
Okay.
But I said, come on. It says though, if you played cooperative games before, then do 6 stones. So that's what we did. But even
we
5
wouldn't have
stones.
won with
Well,
Yeah.
we might have played differently,
maybe.
right? If there was 1 stone left to win, we might have just said, let's just all hammer the ones if we can do it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that does seem like the easier way to get to someplace.
Yeah.
Right.
Although you need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need 9 ones.
Well, these all came out. These were still in
Yeah.
the deck. This is why they were all coming out. They did not come out early in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
You need 9 ones, but you get dice back, as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Well,
7,
what's
8,
dumb
9
is
of these, but you don't get them back.
I was convinced to go. Go ahead, you guys.
Sorry,
Say.
this does not get progressively harder. This gets progressively harder. This is always really hard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it does
it's a
feel like
weird
this is
one.
kind
This
of a
seemed harder than I
straightforward-
thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
At first I thought, well, this is easy. Well, it also has the most variety, though.
It's a lot of dice to commit to.
Yeah,
but
it
it's
is.
somewhere
It's a
to
lot of
put your
dice.
die.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's
If you've
here
got-
you get them back.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
all-
funny
You
because
got
I
12 and-
was committed to I was just going to kill these.
Right.
Now I don't know that I would have been able to do it, but I had that 6, right?
Yeah,
I was
you
just going to
rolled
do.
them. Yeah.
If I'd done a bunch more 6s on that, we could have survived. You know.
All you had to roll is a 1 or a 3 to kill one.
I know,
right?
I know.
Like, but
But
you're right.
3 is bad, right? Still isn't 3 bad?
No, I'm saying a 1 or a 3 would have
Right.
brought-
Only kills one of these.
Yeah. Let's see what was in the deck still. So we still had 1 more 3, but it was there. Well, we don't know where it was because I would have reshuffled.
Right.
But yes, if the 3 had come up, then all the 2s and 1s would have fired, and that would have been bad anyway. But
Easy death.
we had, what was nice was we had the big numbers early.
Yeah.
Right.
Which meant that we had the 1s later in the game, and maybe we're wrong. Maybe we were worried about specializing. I had the same thought you did,
Yeah.
which was I don't want to lose multiple dice, but maybe we're wrong. Maybe taking that chance, maybe
Maybe.
putting 2s, 3s, and 4s there, even if you lose 3 because of it.
The funny thing is,
Then you just resurrect
You should have
them, get them
reset
back.
this one actually.
This
right.
one was here.
It was bad. I know.
Yeah,
but
that
that
was
one
bad.
that didn't trigger. And how many green cards were in the deck? Right. I mean, obviously the Master of Shadows is
2
bad
more
news.
in there.
1. Oh, 2.
Oh, there is 2 more. Yeah, okay, that would have been terrible. Because I thought we'd had a lot of the green come up, but we did not. So these are both awful for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we
'Cause
just
that
didn't
was
have dice here.
perpetually- That one was perpetually awful for us.
Right. It's a weird balance. Instead of moving that die over, maybe I should have left that as 2 1s.
Right.
And
Is
not,
this die untouchable in this
Yeah.
position?
Yes.
Okay.
which is good. If that were a way that
Right.
you could never do it, right? That would be
Right.
horrible.
There's a lot more subtlety to this than you actually think.
Yeah.
You really do need to think
Yeah.
what you could do to mitigate this type of disaster, right? This is
Yeah.
definitely an awful, awful situation. And I would have had to definitely kill at least more than 1 for sure, right, to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Or dedicate some dice here.
No,
right?
that's just it. If you put dice there, that helps you to not have to kill something.
Right. No, I know
lose
that.
the
Once,
dice, but not the
they're only
damage.
ones too, right? You know, that is the tough part. I like that Deborah says they're harder to get. They aren't really any harder to get.
Of course.
But they're smaller.
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't the smaller ones harder?
No, the higher ones
it
are
seems like
harder.
it seems like exactly. It seems like either one that you need is always the harder one to roll.
Yes.
So,
Right.
but I love this kind of game. I actually think it's thematically pretty well done too. Like there's some cool thinking going on here, and I like our special powers. The healer one is rough though.
Yep.
To have to lose a die. It didn't
Yeah.
actually come back to haunt you because we were done.
Yeah.
But it's so funny though. It's too bad it's once per round you could do that, so you could keep doing that.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, it makes sense though, right? And you're not going to use it till late anyway because it takes a while for damage to build up.
Right.
So losing a die later in the game
Is
makes
good. Yeah, it's
it
better.
makes sense. But no, you have to forfeit. These are the ones that you start with. There are 6 other powers in the game. It comes with 10. Thief. If you've completed a task or subtask, you can take back up to 2 of your own dice and use them again and re-roll them. The Avenger, these are all once per turn. If you defeat an enemy, you can move all the dice used to defeat it then to 1 or more territories.
Okay.
So you can distribute them to other places. That might be a way to not try to kill with a 6, but to try to build up dice on something. Once per turn, you can free 1 die of another player from the Vortex of Oblivion, just 1.
neat.
But you can do that once per turn. Once per turn, you can turn one of your bonus dice to any number. So if you have a bonus die, you can just make it whatever you want. Summoner.
It's planes.
Frost Runner, you can move any 1 die from the Ice Cave to the territory where you are placing one of your other dice. So that's kind of cool, right? You could put 2 4s here and move a 2 over or a
Right.
4 or whatever. And the Sorcerer, once per turn after rolling, and before placing, you can place one of your die on the Vortex Oblivion and turn one of your other rolled dice to any number. Basically, once per turn, you can freeze up a die to not be used and turn the other die to something else, which could be the last 2 dice, and maybe you turn the other one to a 6 and put it on the resurrection and get them all back.
I wonder
again.
if this hurt us though. Although it wasn't like we didn't really
we weren't
release.
missing it.
Here's the deal. It has to be someone's one.
Yeah.
This is harder to get back than
Right.
your own color die.
Right.
And if you want to flip these over,
Oh yeah.
Well, also, it's because there's only 6 spaces, or you're only filling 4 spaces, the chances that those are going to be one from each of us, I think, is slimmer than there being 3.
Yep. Okay, so the desert in this, they're in the box, but you put these little chain tokens out. So you put them on these spaces, and when you make a row, you take that chain and you move it to the other side. All right? And every time you move a chain, you clear those dice and you take a stone. Okay? So, and you are, I think, allowed to do 2 chains at once.
Okay.
Wow.
So you can make, so if there's one here and one here and one here, and you place one here, which completes those 2, I think you can move them both and take 2 stones.
That's only a 2 die
Only
chain?
a 2, right.
Wow.
Remember, everything that goes here goes away. This sort of works that same way. When you, well, maybe this is the one you can do more than one of. Maybe you can only do one of these at a time. I don't remember. But these you just fill up with any numbers you want. Doesn't matter what they are, except that no number can be adjacent to itself. So a 4 can't be next to a 4, et cetera, et cetera. But you can have 3.
Wow. These do it as you complete it.
Oh, my goodness.
But you can have 3 4s in there if you want, right?
All right.
And then when you decide to fire it, you collect everything that you've completed rows or columns wise. So this is obviously take a damage back. This is move a damage back 2. This is 2 gray dice get assigned to these or these, depending on the colors, right? That's defeat an enemy, and that's take, I think, a die back from. This is sort of interesting. So the way this works is you can start either direction. This has to be a 5, this has to be a 6, but then these can be 5s or 6s. When the 2 ends meet, at whatever point they meet at, where's that little stick that we had?
Right here.
Thank you. At whatever point you meet at, boom. Okay? So if this is where they meet, then you need a 3, and that die goes to the Oblivion as well. And then
Vortex.
Vortex Oblivion, then that's done.
But you get a gem.
But it's always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's always 7 dice to make it. 8, technically, right? 7 plus 1 of these. And then, yes, that's just, those subtasks just work on their own.
Gosh, that one looks hard too. My gosh. Really, it's crazy.
Yeah?
What's the difference between the yellow
That's a good question.
and the white?
So the way this works is, it's not as simple as you thought.
Okay.
Where do the barriers
Of course
go?
it's not.
Let me have one of those barriers. So there's more barriers in the box, but we didn't
Oh,
use
so
them.
they go under the...
Covered, covered.
Oh.
When you place 3 4s there,
You get to release that
the
one.
dice go back and this goes away. When you place 4s there,
Yeah.
and then when you place the
Then
5th
you
4
get to
there,
take
you get
it. Yeah.
That's, wow.
Okay, yeah. This side B's hard.
the B-sides are all supposed to be harder, right? I think.
Looks great. The
Can
art's
you
really
mix
great.
B and A?
Sure.
Could I just decide to
sure.
do an A
Interesting.
here?
I believe you can do whatever you want.
Okay, I wasn't sure, if it had to be all
It
A's
does give
or
you a
all
lot of variety
B's
on
or...
what you're actually trying to do.
Right.
Yeah, that's neat. Well, Dave, thanks for teaching us.
You're welcome, Lincoln, and thank you for watching Game Night. Have you subscribed to Game Night or perhaps liked us? If not, consider it. And if you do subscribe, click that little notification bell to get notifications. All right, thanks.